Thanks to Dick for not only for his talk, softening them up, but more than that, for actually creating the template of electronic music for a lot of us for the next sort of 50 years after they started. Because frankly, listening to some of those sounds, they could have been made today or tomorrow. It always sounds like they were made at some point in the future. So for me, it's really exciting to sort of, to listen to Dick talking about that. So the only other thing to say is the technology I'm using is quite different, but in a way quite the same really, because I'm using a sampler, an iPad, Chaos Pad, and a set of drum pads. So in a way, I'm doing something very similar, which is just manipulating audio to different ends, I guess.
You just can't be trusted with any sharp.
You wouldn't exactly, that's what it is. They took the sharps away from me a long time. So all I'm allowed to do is use my fingers to do similar things. So thanks to Dick, and I'm going to play a few bits and pieces from my forthcoming album, Aortic. And the only other thing to say about the sound stuff is one of the big inspirations for me, sonically, besides all that wonderful stuff, was listening to old-fashioned radios and playing around with old-fashioned shortwave, long-wave radios. And we had this thing which was called a portable radio in my house, and it was about as big as that Bose bass bin there, and that was portable. The battery weighed a ton, and
it was car battery size, weren't
they were car battery size. And I spent many hundreds of hours as a kid just dialing around these wonderful sounds and things. And last year I was asked to do a cassette release for Touch Records, and I based that whole record on just the sounds from old analog radios. And there'll be somewhere in the studio I'm going to cook up in the next half hour will be some of that stuff as well. So thank you.